Hey, it's Marco here from Fair Realty with your January 2022 market update. It is absolute insanity out there right now. So for the month of January, we had 464 sales. This is actually 27% lower than last year. Last year, we had 646 sales. The reduction of sales by 27% year over year is purely a function of inventory or the lack of inventory. So how bad is inventory? We ended January with 744 active listings. Keep in mind, this includes commercial properties. When you exclude commercial properties, we had under 500 active listings in all of Greater Victoria. Last year, we had over 1,300 active listings, but keep in mind, last year was also a low inventory year. If we go back to 1996, when we started keeping these statistics on inventory, so keep in mind also, in 1996, Greater Victoria was much smaller. Langford, Colwood, Souk, they're not what they are today. So in a much smaller Victoria, in 1996, at the end of January, we had over 3,700 listings. Fast forward to a much bigger Greater Victoria, and we have 744 active listings, including commercial properties. So when you combine the fact that we have almost no inventory with persistent demand for housing, it's going to shoot prices up. Unfortunately, that's how it works. You have a huge amount of demand, low supply, prices go up. For the month of January, we set all-time records in single-family homes, condos, and townhomes for both the medians and the averages for all three. So single-family home median ended at 1,252,000. So the first time it's been over 1.25 million for the median. The average ended the month at 1,410,000. So the first time we've ever been above 1.4 million for a single family home average in Greater Victoria. Condos, a median 603,000, all-time record. Average over 680,000 for a condo, all-time record. Townhomes also set all-time records. What am I seeing on the ground out there? I'm seeing approximately 3/4 of single-family homes being listed sell at asking price or higher, and 2/3 of condos being listed are selling at asking price or higher. It's absolute madness out there. One thing I'm finding I'm struggling with is personally, I don't enjoy the price baiting. And what is price baiting? Price baiting is, for example, listing a home that's obviously worth 1.2 million based on the recent comparables on the street, for example, and then listing it at 999,000 and attracting 15 to 20 offers. The problem I'm finding right now as an agent is, if I suggest to my clients that we list the property at market value, so let's say we list that market value home at 1.2 million, a lot of buyers simply don't show up because they're assuming, based on seeing 3/4 of the houses selling above asking, 100,000 to 300,000 above asking, they're assuming that that property you've priced at market value at 1.2 is going to go at 1.3, 1.4. So they simply don't show up. So unfortunately, it seems like the best outcome for the sellers is underpricing a bit below market to generate multiple offers. The issue with this is it makes the industry look very unprofessional, in my opinion, when we're listing these properties below market value. And that, in combination with the ridiculously insane market, without question, the BC government's going to step in this spring and do something, cooling off period, ending the blind bidding process. It's absolutely crazy. I cannot see the government not stepping in and making some dramatic changes in terms of how offers are dealt with. The feds are probably going to step in as well. The market is getting just a little too crazy at this point. That all being said, I can't see the inventory recovering to normal levels, even with huge government interventions. It's probably going to take years for us to return to some sort of sanity in terms of inventory. You also have to keep in mind certain market segments like condo inventory. It takes years and years to increase that inventory through construction, from a developer finding a piece of land to buy, fighting through the NIMBYs and the rezoning and the bureaucracy and the construction. It's a 5-year process between a developer buying a piece of land and actually delivering keys to condo owners. So it takes time to address this, and you cannot just address it through the demand side. You also have to